Good afternoon, Miss Watkins. Thank you so much for joining our show today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, for those of you who don't know Sandy, she is the city secretary for the city of Deer Park, and she has been serving this city for 30 years. Now, I understand you've had a very exciting October. You were named the 2015 Municipal Clerk of the Year by the Texas Municipal Clerks Association. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Well, tell us about it.
Being on the board of directors ensures me the ability to work with the rest of the group to ensure growth and professionalism through our organization. We have a budget that we monitor every year. We have scholarships and travel stipends for our members so that they can continue in their education.
That's wonderful. Now, Sandy, tell me the best part about being the city secretary.
It's the people that I work with, both the citizens and my coworkers.
Well, the city is very lucky to have you. Now you know your city secretary, Sandy Watkins. Stay tuned to hear some recent accomplishments of our Parks and Recreation Director, Scott Swigert. Good afternoon, Mr. Swigert. It's an honor to speak with you today.
Thank you for having me. It's always a great pleasure to come out to the Theater Courts building.
Thank you very much. Now, as I understand it, you recently received your master's in public administration degree.
I did from the University of Texas of the Permian Basin. It's a great program. It's a small program, but it's a great program for those that are in West Texas.
That is wonderful. Now, can you tell us how long it took you to obtain this degree?
It took me 7 years. It's harder when you juggle your family, your career, and also your studies. But it was successful. It took me 7 years to get it completed by having to work around their schedules and their classes and everything that I had going on in my life. But I was able to graduate in May, but I was also able to be nominated and selected by the faculty as the outstanding graduate student of the public administration.
That is wonderful. Congratulations. Now, from a professional standpoint, I understand that you're very active in several statewide organizations as well. Can you tell us about it?
Yes, I recently completed serving on 2 different board of directors, one with the Texas Municipal League and the other with the Municipal Recreation and Parks and Tourism Association. And currently I'm serving on the Texas Parks and Recreation Foundation Board as well as the Texas Recreation and Parks Society, also known as TRAPS.
Where you're also serving as president-elect for this upcoming year, correct?
That is correct. I'll be taking the presidency in March during our annual conference, and I'll have the opportunity and privilege to be able to lead that organization over the next year.
That is wonderful. Now, I have a question for you. What is one of the biggest things you've helped accomplish through TRAPS?
Well, recently we just finished serving as a legislative chair for TRAPS during the Texas 84th legislative session. And during that session, we were able to see the passage of House Bill 158.
Now, can you elaborate on that more?
Yes, 158, what it does is it makes sure that all the sporting goods sales tax collected in the state of Texas goes to parks and strictly and solely to parks. And what that means is that our local parks as well as our state parks will benefit from those funds that we generate through our sporting goods sales tax. Also, locally, what that means is an additional $25 million will be going towards the restoration of the Battleship Texas.
That is wonderful. Well, congratulations. The state and the city of Deer Park are very lucky to have you. I'm Susan Mealy, and this has been another episode of Now You Know. We'll see you around town. Thank you very much, Scott. The state and the city of Deer Park are very fortunate. Okay. Thank you, Scott. The state and the city of Deer Park are very lucky to have you. Scott. Thank you, Scott. The state and the city of Deer Park are very lucky to have... Hello.